We will now begin the awards portion of this evening's event. Before we begin the presentation of the NCA Awards, I'd like to acknowledge the 2018 recipients of Presidential Citations for Service. At this morning's Legislative Assembly meeting, NCA President Ron Jackson conferred Presidential Citations for Service on several individuals and institutions. And as I announce their names, please reserve your applause until the end. Outgoing executive committee members include immediate past President Stephen J. Hartnett, Ronald Shields, outgoing Finance Committee Chair, Bonnie J. Dow, outgoing Publications Council Chair, and Justin P. Boren, outgoing Diversity Council Chair. Outgoing editors include the late Robert Deshane, editor of Communication and Critical Cultural Studies. His award will be accepted by Greg Dickinson, his successor. Mindy Fensky, editor of Text and Performance Quarterly, and Paul Siegel, editor of First Amendment Studies. Presidential Citations for Service are awarded to Waleed Afifi for leadership of the NCA Center Task Force, Malefe Kete Asante for exceptional social justice scholarship and activism within NCA and beyond, Bernadette Calafell for commitment to social justice within NCA and beyond, Gina Castle-Bell for commitment to social justice within NCA and beyond, James Chesbrough for sustained commitment to a vision of equity and inclusion within NCA and beyond, Dana Cloud for commitment to social justice within NCA and beyond, Jack L. Daniel for outstanding scholarship and activism chronicling the NCA Black Caucus, Amber Johnson for commitment to social justice within NCA and beyond, Roseanne Manziuk for leadership of the NCA Convention Task Force, Tara Reed for commitment to facilitating NCA's vision of equity and inclusion, the Waterhouse Family Institute for the study of communication and society for commitment to facilitating NCA's vision of equity and inclusion, to the Asian Pacific American Caucus, the Black Caucus, the Disability Issues Caucus, the Caucus on Lesbian, Gay, Bisexual, Transgender, and Queer Concerns, La Raza Caucus, and the Women's Caucus, all in honor of founding architects of NCA's caucuses who boldly dedicated themselves to an inspiring vision of equity, inclusion, and social justice within NCA, the Department of Communication at the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign, for hosting the NCA Mid-Career Scholars Writing Work Retreat, the Department of Communication at Vanderbilt University for hosting the 2018 NCA Doctoral Honors Seminar, the Department of Communication at Denison University for hosting the NCA Institute for Faculty Development, and last but not least, the Media Education Foundation for over 25 years of inspiring critical thinking about social justice, equity, and conclusion. Congratulations and thank you to all of the recipients of the Presidential Citation for Service. Bear with us here, I spoke a little too quickly, apparently. NCA is now pleased to recognize the following recipients of distinguished achievements in our discipline. Each of this year's awards recipients joins an esteemed group of scholars and educators who have been honored in the past for achieving excellence in the areas of teaching, research, and service. The first award this evening is the NCA Legacy Scholarship Award. This award seeks to broaden the communication discipline's relevance to various publics by providing a $1,000 scholarship to a local college student pursuing a degree in communication, journalism, or related program within the host city region where the NCA annual convention is being held. This year's winner is Anna Tibbetts from Utah Valley University. Congratulations. The Donald H. Eckroyd Award for Outstanding Teaching in Higher Education, which honors an NCA member who exemplifies superlative teaching in higher education. Through commitment to teaching, Bacon Award recipients have made notable, diverse contributions to the communication discipline. This year, the award is presented to Cindy Koenig Richards of Willamette University. Dr. Koenig Richards has received 2 of Willamette University's teaching awards, 6 competitive grants for curricular innovation, and national recognition for pedagogy. Dr. Koenig Richards' teaching is notable especially for using civic engagement as a pedagogical tool. In so doing, Dr. Koenig Richards guides students to a deeper understanding of rhetorical theory and a more sophisticated use of digital media that surround and shape their lives. Congratulations, Dr. Koenig Richards. The Marcella E. Oberle Award for Outstanding Teaching in Grades K through 12 honors an NCA member who demonstrates exceptional teaching in grades K through 12. This year's winner is C. Ryan Joyce of the Phoenix Country Day School. Mr. Joyce has established nationally recognized speech and debate programs. In only 7 years as head coach in Phoenix, Joyce's middle school team has had over 40 finalists and has won 10 national championships at the National Speech and Debate Association tournament, earning the school 5 overall Team of Excellence awards. In 2017, the National Speech and Debate Association named Joyce the National Middle School Speech and Debate Coach of the Year. Congratulations, C. Ryan Joyce. The Michael and Suzanne Osborne Community College Outstanding Educator Award recognizes individuals who have made outstanding contributions to education at community colleges while exemplifying excellence in teaching, scholarship, and service to the communication discipline. This year, the award is presented to John Nash of Moraine Valley Community College. Professor Nash's classroom instruction is filled with relevant activities with a student-centered focus. As the forensics coach, tireless work has led his students to countless local, state, and national awards, including 3 national first-place trophies. By creating an environment of conducive to learning and trust, Professor Nash helps students find their voice, fulfill their individual potentials, and recognize their personal worth. Congratulations, John Nash.
Good to see you. I know.
I was his first speech coach. The Wallace A. Bacon Lifetime Teaching Excellence Award recognizes the teaching excellence of retired college and university faculty members. This year, the award is presented to NCA's 1991 president, Dennis S. Gowron of the Pennsylvania State University. Dr. Gowron has advanced the discipline through a decades-long career marked by extraordinary levels of service and groundbreaking scholarship in the form of nearly 200 publications and countless conference presentations. His contributions to the discipline are vast, with an influence that continues through Gowron's own students, through their students, and through countless individuals who learned from this exemplar of what it truly means to be a scholar and a teacher. That's not Dennis Gowron. Congratulations, Dr. Gowron. Accepting the award on his behalf is Stephen Brown. The Bernard J. Brommel Award for Outstanding Scholarship or Distinguished Service in Family Communication recognizes the scholarship and academic leadership of individuals who have made outstanding contributions to the area of family communication. For 2018, the award is presented to Lynn Webb of the University of Arkansas. Dr. Webb has a strong record of publishing original research over a span of nearly 30 years, including 4 books, 35 book chapters, and 51 articles, with publications contributing to the field of communication generally and to family communication specifically. Although recently retired, Dr. Webb continues to publish and devotes an amazing amount of time promoting the research of others as an editor and on editorial boards. Dr. Webb is also one of the driving forces for creating the Family Communication Division of NCA and served as the first book review editor for the Journal of Family Communication. Congratulations, Dr. Webb. Oh. My apologies, our clicker is glitched. Ah, there we go. The Charles H. Wolbert Research Award is presented to an NCA member who has published a journal article or book chapter that has stood the test of time and has not only had a substantial impact on the discipline, but has stimulated new conceptualizations of communication phenomena. This year, the award is presented to Denise Haunani Solomon from the Pennsylvania State University and Leanne Knobloch of the University of Illinois for their article, A Model of Relational Turbulence, the Role of Intimacy, Relational Uncertainty, and Interference from Partners in Appraisals of Irritations, published in the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships in 2004. This article presented a conceptually and methodologically sophisticated study of the relational theory model framework. In their articulation of RTM, Solomon and Knobloch study laid the groundwork for decades of interpersonal communication scholarship. Congratulations, Dr. Solomon and Knobloch. Congratulations. The Diamond Anniversary Book Award is presented to the author of the most outstanding scholarly book published in the last 2 years. This year, the award is presented to Manushka Celeste of the University of Florida for her book, Race, Gender, and Citizenship in the African Diaspora, Traveling Blackness, published by Routledge in 2017. Dr. Celeste's book provides a portrait of blackness as multiple and complex through interviews, news frames, and popular media, all while breaking out of expected narratives of black migration and binary thinking to foreground Cuba, Haiti, and South Florida. Dr. Celeste offers readers new insights about how immigrant blackness functions as a form of double outsiderness within discussions of citizenship and national belonging. Congratulations, Dr. Celeste. The Donald P. Cushman Memorial Award honors the top-ranked student-authored paper from all NCA interest groups that rank papers competitively at the NCA Annual Convention. This year, the award is presented to Benjamin Furgens of the Pennsylvania State University for the circulation of destruction between 1939 and 1941 and the failure of American immigration. Furgens' paper is extremely well written and accessible to a wide audience. The analysis is written in such a way that even non-rhetoricians can find it meaningful, relevant, and interesting. Did I just do that? Overall, a well-organized, well-written, fun read, and an exemplary paper. Congratulations, Benjamin Furgens. The Douglas W. Enninger Distinguished Rhetorical Scholar Award honors scholars who have executed research programs in rhetorical theory, rhetorical criticism, or public address studies that demonstrate intellectual creativity, determination, and impact on academic communities. This year, 2 awards are being given. The first award goes to Kent A. Ono of the University of Utah. Dr. Ono's contributions to rhetorics of difference have been powerful, influential, and insightful, taking into account a wide array of media and political institutions as they relate to various racial formations and intercultural, localized contexts that span the globe. Dr. Ono's career exemplifies intellectual creativity, perseverance, and significant influence on many academic communities. Congratulations, Dr. Kent Ono. Our second Enninger Award goes to Robert L. Ivey of Indiana University. Dr. Ivey's sustained, rigorous, and insightful research into the rhetorics that foment and challenge violence on a global scale has illuminated multiple facets of one of the most important topics in public rhetoric, war. Dr. Ivey's combination of sustained critique and commitment to productive criticism seeks to offer positive contributions to civic culture in order to assist in the invention of a more inclusive and less bellicose discourse. Congratulations, Dr. Ivey. The Franklin S. Heyman Award for Distinguished Scholarship and Freedom of Expression is given to the author or authors of exemplary research published in the area of freedom of expression for its exceptional quality of composition and the enduring value of scholarship. This year, the award is presented to Laura Weinrib of the University of Chicago for the book, The Taming of Free Speech, America's Civil Liberties Compromised, published by Harvard University Press in 2016. Dr. Weinrib's book is a compact yet exhaustive historical account of personal persecutions and sacrifices of upholding and challenging civil liberties and the expression of freedom. It is a comprehensive, well-documented analysis of the ACLU as the leading organization with an enduring impact on First Amendment law and on freedom of expression. Congratulations, Dr. Weinrib. The Gerald M. Phillips Award for Distinguished Applied Communication Scholarship recognizes NCA members with a distinguished record of research and creative scholarship in applied communication. This year, the award is presented to John Gastel of the Pennsylvania State University. Dr. Gastel's scholarship includes 12 books, more than 75 refereed journal articles, 35 book chapters, as well as numerous invited essays and articles, book reviews, newspaper articles, op-eds, letters, research reports, and conference presentations. Dr. Gaskell engages in rigorous, socially significant research in collaboration with community partners, colleagues, and young scholars that is widely shared with public and academic audiences. This research consistently influences policymakers and scholars interested in civic engagement, justice systems, and democracy in the United States, as well as in other countries such as Argentina, Japan, and Korea. Congratulations, Dr. Gastel. Accepting the award on his behalf is Dr. James Price Dillard. The Gerald R. Miller Outstanding Doctoral Dissertation Award recognizes the most outstanding dissertations completed the previous year. This year, 3 awards are being presented. The first award is presented to Nicole T. Allen of Utah State University for her dissertation completed at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln entitled Chronostic Criticism, Temporalizing the Nation and Reconsidering the Role of Time, Temporality, and Rhetorical Criticism, advised by Ronald Lee. Dr. Allen's dissertation materializes chronostic criticism in 2 case study chapters with vivid detail and conceptual sophistication. Dr. Allen's selection of case studies from 2 non-U.S. contexts, the Iraqi Mandatory Calendar and Argentina's Plaza del Bicentenario, advances the discipline's understanding of temporality in relationship to power and histories of colonialism. Congratulations, Dr. Allen. The second Gerald R. Miller Outstanding Doctoral Dissertation Award is presented to Joris van Oytsel of the University of Antwerp for the dissertation completed at the University of Antwerp entitled Sexting and Cyber Dating Abuse Among Adolescents, Unraveling the Social and Relational and Individual Antecedents, advised by Mikkel Walgrave and Cohen Pone. This programmatic research project involved conducting a series of self-contained but interrelated studies about the dangerous uses of digital media by adolescents related to sexting and cyber dating abuse activities. This research provides a clear examination of important user characteristics, precursors of these activities, and the motivations of adolescents who engage in these communication behaviors. Congratulations, Dr. van Oytsel. The third Gerald R. Miller Outstanding Doctoral Dissertation Award is presented to Dajiang DJ Wu for the dissertation completed at the University of California, Santa Barbara, entitled Collaboration Life Cycle: Communicating Knowledge and Expertise for Getting In, Getting On, and Getting Out, advised by Paul Leonardi. This dissertation addresses a central question: how do organizations share and communicatively manage their expertise to facilitate their participation in interorganizational collaboration? It argues that communication of and about expertise is crucial not only during collaboration, but also to enable various points and advance different goals along the collaborative processes. This dissertation advances organizational communication scholarship by offering empirically grounded theoretical frameworks that help better understand how organizations can successfully initiate, maintain, and end collaborations through various ways in which they communicate and understand the value of one another's expertise. Congratulations, Dr. Wu. The Golden Anniversary Monograph Award is presented to the most outstanding scholarly monograph published during the previous calendar year. The award this year is presented to Robert Asen of the University of Wisconsin-Madison for the article Neoliberalism, the Public Sphere and a Public Good, published in the Quarterly Journal of Speech in 2017. Dr. Asen skillfully integrates classic works in public sphere theory with current research to articulate a conception of a public good as a dynamic practice in a networked public sphere. Dr. Asen's essay clearly engages the tension between race and gender in the public sphere and delineates how a model of networked locals present in the multiple public sphere can challenge a neoliberal public and rejuvenate public discourse among diverse audiences. Whew. Congratulations, Dr. Asen. The James A. Winans Herbert A. Wych-Elms Memorial Award for Distinguished Scholarship in Rhetoric and Public Address was established by students and colleagues and admirers of these two distinguished Cornell University professors and honors Distinguished Scholarship in Rhetoric and Public Address. This year, the award is presented to Leslie A. Honor of Baylor University for the book, To Become an American: Immigrants and Americanization Campaigns of the Early 20th Century, published by Michigan State University Press in 2017. Dr. Honor's book builds upon a public address method by taking traditional texts and engaging them in creative and innovative reading practices. Not only did Honor situate the Americanization movement within the historical and ideological milieu of its day, but the book also reads the movement for its pedagogical, visual, and emotional vocabularies. Dr. Honor's book enables the reader to examine current protests, policies, and political campaigns in a more nuanced and connected light. Congratulations, Dr. Honor. The James L. Golden Outstanding Student Essay in Rhetoric Award recognizes an outstanding essay by an undergraduate or pre-master's graduate student focusing on history, theory, or criticism of rhetoric. This year, the award is presented to Juliet Sujin Letney of Colorado State University for the essay, The Polysemous Border Between the North and South Korea, Metaphors for Unification in the Demilitarized Zone. Letney's essay analyzes the Korean demilitarized zone as a rhetorical site infused with contested and contradictory meanings. As a legal and physical boundary separating Korea, it highlights difference and metaphorically becomes a barrier. But it is also a place of connection where the two sides meet and where tourists come to visit. This analysis sheds light on conflicting attitudes regarding Korean unification and problematic U.S. expectations in handling the North Korean crisis. Congratulations, Juliet Sujin Letney. The Carl R. Wallace Memorial Award seeks to promote and foster philosophical, historical, or critical scholarship of recent PhDs or advanced doctoral students in rhetoric and public discourse. For 2018, the award is presented to Casey R. Kelly of the University of Nebraska-Lincoln for his proposed book project, Apocalypse Man: White Masculinity as the End of the World. This proposed, that's an uplifting title. This proposed project will provide an important contribution to the discipline for years to come. The project aims to bring diverse voices to the forefront of white masculinity and exactly is the kind of project that should be supported given the onslaught of white nationalism and the central role white men play in it. Congratulations, Dr. Kelly. The Leslie Irene Koger Award for Distinguished Performance is presented to a director, producer, teacher, or performer who has contributed an outstanding body of live performances and manifests a superior career dedicated to performance. This year, the award is presented to Heidi M. Rose of Villanova University. Rose's impressive corpus of student-centered performances include pieces related to the AIDS crisis, as in Living with AIDS, 1994 to 2001, and race relations, as in Dreaming the Beloved Community, Race, Relationships, and Reality, 1997 to 2002. Dr. Rose has published extensively, served as the editor of Text and Performance Quarterly, and has received 7 performance-related grants, among many other achievements. Rose's most impressive work has come in the form of the Words and Music Trilogy, a series of 3 autobiographical plays, Mirror Image, Good Enough, and Twin, interrogating culture and family. Congratulations, Dr. Rose. The Lilla A. Heston Award for Outstanding Scholarship in Interpretation and Performance Studies recognizes individuals' scholarly and professional contributions to interpretation and performance studies. This year, the award is presented to Tammy Spry of St. Cloud State University for the book Autoethnography and the Other, Unsettling Power Through Utopian Performances, published by Routledge in 2016. Dr. Spry's scholarship critically reflects on the intersection of performance and writing. Dr. Spry's analysis of various personal performances provides a theoretical foundation within the context of social justice. As one reviewer stated, Spry's book conceptualizes the relationships between embodied performance and critical writing. The text tacks back and forth between performative, poetic sections and more traditional analysis and theoretical reflection and argument. Congratulations, Dr. Spry. The Mark L. Knapp Award in Interpersonal Communication recognizes individuals who have made significant scholarly contributions to the study of interaction and/or relational processes while contributing to the quality of interpersonal communication. This year, the award is presented to Denise Haunani Solomon of the Pennsylvania State University. Dr. Solomon has published 65 articles, 26 book chapters, 4 encyclopedia articles, and 1 book. Dr. Solomon's work is focused on advancing theory by developing the chilling effect framework, which defines why individuals choose to withhold complaints from romantic partners, relational frame theory that explicates how people make sense of both persuasive and relational messages via cognitive orientation of dominance, affiliation, and involvement, and the relational turbulence model, which is designed to explain why perceptions of and communication with close others is difficult at times for transition, change, and uncertainty. Congratulations, Dr. Solomon. The Stephen E. Lucas Debut Publication Award aims to identify and praise a contribution to the discipline by an author publishing a first scholarly book or journal article. This year, the award is presented to Whitney Gent of the University of Wisconsin-Madison for the article, When Homelessness Becomes a Luxury, Neutrality as an Obstacle to Counter Public Rights Claims, published in the Quarterly Journal of Speech in 2017. Gent's article provides a smart and insightful interpretation of the resistance to proposals for a homeless Bill of Rights. This is an important and underexplored subject. Dr. Gent's subject matter is timely, significant, and with real potential to use communication scholarship to enact social change. Congratulations, Dr. Gent. The Robert J. Kibler Memorial Award recognizes individuals with a commitment to their profession, concern for others, and acceptance of diversity and forthrightness. This year, the award is presented to Jimmy Manning of Northern Illinois University. Dr. Manning has served on 2 NCA multi-year projects, the NCA Presidential Task Force for Inclusivity in the Discipline, and the NCA Learning Outcomes in Communication Project. 11 terms on the Legislative Assembly, and has chaired the NCA Resolutions Committee. Dr. Manning has received a variety of awards, including 16 research awards, 15 top paper awards at the regional, national, and international levels, 13 teaching awards, and 6 service awards, including awards for advocacy for LGBTQ rights and civic engagement. Congratulations, Dr. Manning. The Samuel L. Becker Distinguished Service Award recognizes individuals who have made the greatest contributions in the areas of research, teaching, and service to both NCA and the profession throughout their career. This year, the award is presented to Jim Cott of the University of Central Florida. Dr. Cott served on the NCA Presidential Task Force on Core Communication Competencies. Dr. Cott's lifelong work consistently focuses on improving teaching and learning, as well as enhancing the undergraduate student experience and success, and Cott's publications, conferences, presentations, and textbook contributions represent a strong commitment to the communication discipline. Unfortunately, Dr. Cott couldn't be with us this evening. We will be sure to give him his plaque. Congratulations, Dr. Jim Cott. The Distinguished Scholar Award recognizes and rewards a lifetime of scholarly achievement in the study of communication. The recipients of this award showcase our profession through their long-term commitment to the discipline and their consistent contributions of outstanding scholarship and intellectual leadership. It is my pleasure and honor to announce that the 2018 NCA Distinguished Scholars are, and please hold your applause, they'll all be coming up here in a minute, Wayne A. Beach of San Diego State University, James Price Dillard of the Pennsylvania State University, and Mary Ann Fitzpatrick of the University of South Carolina. Our first distinguished scholar this year is Wayne A. Beach. Wayne A. Beach is professor in the School of Communication at San Diego State University and director of the Center for Communication, Health, and the Public Good. Professor Beach is also faculty on the SDSU-UCSD Joint Doctoral Program in Public Health, adjunct professor, Department of Surgery, and member of the Moores Cancer Center at the University of California, San Diego. Beach has promoted conversation analysis across the communication discipline and social medical sciences, drawing attention to the fundamental importance of studying the organization of everyday talk and social actions in ordinary conversations and diverse institutional interactions. Professor Beach has had a long and productive career. He is a prodigious scholar with numerous publications. His unique contribution is an emphasis on delivering messages about health and healthcare that can affect lives positively. Professor Beach's contributions over the life of his career has enhanced the discipline of communication in many meaningful ways. Congratulations, Dr. Beach. Our second distinguished scholar to be recognized this year is James Price Dillard. James Price Dillard is a distinguished professor of Communication Arts and Sciences at the Pennsylvania State University. Dillard conducts research on the production and effects of persuasive messages. Professor Dillard's goals, plans, action model of interpersonal communication has contributed to understanding how individuals create messages designed to change relationships, acquire goods, and shape political opinion. Professor Dillard's research on the role of emotion in persuasion is often applied to the questions of public health. Dillard's record of publication includes 89 peer-reviewed journal articles, 17 of which appeared in the last 5 years. Dillard authored a journal monograph which explicated the domain of interpersonal influence within the communication discipline, served as the lead editor on 2 editions of the Persuasion Handbook, the definitive volume in the discipline encompassing theory and research on persuasion, served as an associate editor for the International Encyclopedia for Interpersonal Communication, has been selected multiple times to edit special journal issues devoted to persuasion and message production, and has written 32 book chapters and invited articles, and served as editor of Human Communication Research. According to Google Scholar, Dillard's lifetime citation count is 9,249. The total of 3,738 since 2013 shows a continuing influence. Dillard's I-10 index, which counts the number of publications with at least 10 citations, is 101. Of these, 75 articles have gained this status in the last 5 years. Congratulations, Dr. Dillard. Our third distinguished scholar to be recognized this year is Mary Ann Fitzpatrick. Mary Ann Fitzpatrick is an Educational Foundation Distinguished Professor of Communication at the University of South Carolina. Over the last 35 years, Professor Fitzpatrick has been one of the most important scholars in the field of communication. Fitzpatrick's programmatic research on couple types and the patterns of communication and outcomes associated with these types constitutes one of the most extensive and generative research programs in the area of interpersonal communication. The influence of Professor Fitzpatrick's work is profound. Citations and discussions of this research appear in most leading textbooks on interpersonal communication and many texts written by scholars in allied fields such as family studies, personal relationships, and social psychology. Fitzpatrick has received a number of awards and honors. Fitzpatrick is a fellow of the American Association for the Advancement of Science, the International Communication Association, and the International Association for Relational Research. A past president of the International Communication Association, Fitzpatrick also served as the president of the Council of Colleges of Arts and Sciences. Congratulations, Dr. Fitzpatrick. That concludes our awards presentation, but before you go, we invite Star Muir, First Vice President of NCA, to come to the podium and receive the presidential gavel.
As our final act for today, by the power invested in me, I pass along this gavel to our next president of the National Communication Association, Star Muir. Thank you.
I have to express some appreciation for the crisp and efficient functioning of the awards ceremony. I think we're well under time, and they work hard to make this a great offering. Also, it's clear that we have an incredible talent of people in this association, and I am impressed and awed at the accomplishments that we've heard about here. A couple of quick end notes then. I have to first extend both a personal and an organizational thank you to Ron Jackson. We've had some great conversations and wrestled with some interesting issues, and he is thoughtful, he is inclusive, he is persistent, and yes, he is direct. I also have to thank his family for sharing him with us. We really appreciate the effort of making do while he's working with us. Ron has kept our eyes on the prize. And that's not just holding on, but it's moving forward. Thank you, Ron, for that. Second, I want to thank attendees for playing along. It's been an interesting outcome. A small seed has grown into an amazing bouquet of different flowers and plants and an incredible outpouring of creativity, and I have to thank all of the attendees for being a part of that. Third, for the first time in many years, you will get a chance to evaluate the convention. You will all receive a link to a survey. It's not a really long one, but it is an important one, because we do ask that you give us feedback so that we can improve the experiences that people experience at NCA. So please, when that link comes, take a few moments to help us improve NCA. And finally, fourth, I hope to see many of you tomorrow at the morning panels for Sunday. But I also think that it's not too early to start thinking about the the relationship between communication and individual, social, and societal survival. I hope to see every one of you in Baltimore next year. Thank you, and have a great night, folks.